Hello and welcome to another edition of the Vitelity Training Center. My name is Brian Ford, and today we're going to go over the call failover features and call forwarding feature in the DID section of the Vitelity user portal. To get started and to get to where we make these changes, we're going to click on phone numbers under products and services and just click all here at the top. This is going to populate a list of all the numbers that you have in your account. And on the right hand side under the Action tab, you'll see a drop down menu that has all these different options for the corresponding DID in that row. Now, we're only going to go over 3 of these features in this video, but we'll go over the rest in other tutorials coming up. To get started, we're going to go over to call failover. And what call failover is going to be is in the event that your ISP is having an outage, say a local router went down, and you need those calls to be forwarded to a new endpoint when it can't reach the switch, this is where you would put the number in. So if you have a cell phone, a landline, if you have a toll-free number, you can put any of those here in this field, and once we send a call to the switch or to the endpoint and it fails, we'll put a second attempt to the number that you add in this empty field here, and that's going to help you in the event of an outage and to not lose important calls as they come in. The next thing we're going to talk about is the failed call notifications right down here. And you see on this number, it shows that it's enabled. I can disable it. It's no longer there. One important thing to remember is that you need to enable failed call notifications in the settings. If you click on the left-hand side under Account Management and you go over to Notifications, you'll see this tab. It's the third one down. And right now, it's enabled. If I click Disable on that, and I go back to my numbers page, you'll see that if I try to add failed call notifications, it won't allow it. So you have to make sure you go to this notification page and enable failed call notifications. Failed call notifications are important because it's going to send you an email and let you know that there is an issue with calls reaching the endpoint. And that's going to allow you to have a quicker resolution to an issue that might be going on. And then you might be able to come in here and change how you want that failover to go, or just do a call forward directly to bypass having it sent to that switch while you're trying to fix the issue. And call forwarding, we do not attempt to make a call to your switch. We just do an automatic provisioning to another number by filling out this empty field here. And again, this is for US and Canadian numbers only, but this will help forward a call to any number you put in here as long as it's a US or Canadian number. And those are going to be the failover and call forwarding options. One last thing we're going to go through real quick is underneath sub-accounts under products and services, is that if you scroll down, I have an IP endpoint right here. This is an IP address, and I can come in here and I can do a server fail. And what this is going to do is if I have a bunch of numbers routing to a specific IP and that IP comes offline, I'll be able to come in here and select another endpoint for all those calls to automatically provision to in the event that calls are failing to that server or to that IP address. This allows you to do all the numbers associated to a specific IP and have them reroute to another endpoint. This is very helpful, and it's a lot quicker than going and doing each individual phone number in your account, and just does it based on IP. So if you have multiple customers and you only want to change one customer because they're having an outage to a different IP, this is where you would do it. And that is going to be it for the training on our failed call notifications and our failover and server fail. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Send us an email. And until next time, this is Brian Ford with Vitelity, and thanks for listening.